Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Chirag Gowda, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, and today I am going to explain about functions, planes and one-to-one onto functions in discrete mathematical function. Introduction to functions. Functions are fundamental concepts in mathematics that relate inputs to outputs. They can be represented in various forms, including equations, graphs, and tables. Understanding functions is crucial for exploring higher level mathematical concepts and applications. Definition of a function. A function is a relation that assigns exactly one output for each input for a given set. The set of inputs is called the domain, while the set of outputs is called the codomain. Not every relation is a function. A function must pass the vertical line test to qualify. Types of functions. Functions can be classified into different types based on their characteristics. The main types include plane functions, one-to-one functions, and onto functions. Each type has specific properties that help identify how inputs relate to outputs. Plane functions. A plane function is a basic type of function where each input corresponds to exactly one output. These functions do not necessarily have to be one-to-one or onto functions. An example of a plane function is f of x is equal to x square, which assigns each x to its square. One-to-one function. A one-to-one function or injective function means each output is produced by at most one input. This implies that no two different inputs can produce the same output. A common example of a one-to-one function is f of x is equal to 2x, as each x value generates a unique output. Identifying one-to-one functions. To determine if a function is one-to-one, check if the horizontal line test satisfied. If any horizontal line intersects and graph of the function at more than one point, it is not one-to-one. Algebraically, for f of a is equal to f of b, if it leads to a is equal to b, then the function is one-to-one. Onto function. An onto function or surjective function means every element in the codomain has a corresponding element in the domain. This implies that the range of the function is equal to the codomain. An example of an onto function is f of x is equal to x cube, as every real number can be achieved as an output. Identifying onto functions. To check if a function is onto, ensure that the outputs cover the entire codomain. This may involve solving the equations f of x is equal to y for every possible y in the codomain. If there exists at least one y for which there is no corresponding x, the function is not onto. Combining properties. Bijective functions. A function that is both one-to-one and onto called a bijective function. Bijective functions establish a perfect pairing between elements of the domain and codomain. They are particularly useful in mathematical proofs and establishing inverses. Conclusion and importance of function. Understanding different types of functions is crucial in various mathematical fields. Functions serve as the building blocks for more complex concepts such as calculus and linear algebra. Mastering functions enhances problem solving skills and analytical thinking in mathematics. Reference: Algebra and Trigonometry by Michael Savilian, Calculus by James Sheward, Discrete Mathematics and its Application by Kenna H. Rosen. Feel free to customize any part of the presentation to better fit your needs. Thank you.